I grew up in an era where the DJ was the king, where mobile DJs were the most important people at any party. There was always a house party, an apartment party, a block party, a park party, and a mobile DJ was a guy.
I'm attorney Howard Ankin here with Ed Lover. So Ed, how are you enjoying Chicago and working at jams?
I've only been here for about 5 months, almost 6 months now, and it's been a blast.
And what was it like the early days of hip hop in New York?
The early days of hip hop in New York was a movement. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about status. It was about the love of the music. It was about the love of hip hop as a culture. It was a real culture. Like graffiti artists, b-boys, and hip hop artists were a culture, and DJing was part of the culture. That's what it was all about, that culture. So you knew who was a part of the culture by the way they dressed, by the way they talk, by the way they act. It was a culture.
Was working at MTV Raps, was that really the first big come-out role for you in your career?
That was absolutely the biggest break I have ever had in my entire life was Yo MTV Raps. Absolutely.
And how'd that come about?
Yo MTV Raps came about for me because I had a friend by the name of Ted Demme who went on to direct Blow. He went on to direct Life for Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. He did a lot of Spin City for Michael J. Fox and people like that, whose uncle was Jonathan Demme. I knew Ted from high school.
How did your co-host shift with Dr. Dre come about?
I auditioned for Yo MTV Raps. Dre was actually at the audition while I auditioned. He auditioned. Ted Demme saw us together, thought Laurel and Hardy, put it together. It's a different aesthetic than what Freddie is doing alone, and we're in studio show. He saw it, he put it together, and the rest is history.
Ed, will you illustrate the Ed Lover dance for me?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the world famous Ed Lover dance now. It's been 30 years this thing has been going on. So this is very simple. I'm gonna need the 900 number by DJ Mark, the 45 King, if you please. Okay, it's very simple, all right? It's 2 pops to the right hip, 2 pops to the left hip, and it goes back and forth. It's like 2 pops, 1, 2, 2 pops, 1, 2, 2 pops, 1, 2. Very simple. That's the Ed Lover dance. And I've done that with every celebrity from James Brown to Bobby Brown to everyone that's ever stepped on. If they come on my show on a Wednesday, Shaquille O'Neal, they're doing the Ed Lover dance. It is the return of, come on, son. Give that pregnant woman a break. She about to have a baby. Show some love, y'all.
Come on, son. How many Rolls Royces you got outside, son?
Come on, son. What are y'all going crazy for? So Come On, Son, for me was organic because it was something that was going on in hip hop that I wanted to talk about that I didn't agree with. So when I didn't agree with it, I was like, come on, son, like, you know better than that. I cut a piece of the cardboard box off and I wrote Come On, Son on it and I just held it up. So that was my way of doing that onto the screen, was just a cardboard box. If you know me and you're older, you'll either go and start doing the Ed Lover dance and laugh about Yo MTV Raps. But if you're on the younger scale of things, early 20s, 17, 18 years old, you go, come on, son. It depends. So that's great for me.